Buoyancy. Hi, this is Morgan and Cainan, and today we will be doing another science expedition on buoyancy, and we're going to be making a wave maker. The first step is to fill the bottle about halfway with water. Step 2. Add a few drops of blue food coloring to the water. Any color will work, but blue will make the water look most like waves. Tap the bottle and shake well to mix the color. And since we don't have blue food coloring, we're going to make orange with yellow and red. Step 3. Pour the oil slowly and carefully into the bottle and leave half an inch of space at the top. Most household oils will work, but clear oils like baby or mineral look the best. Step 1. Build 3 boats by the following designs below. A canoe, a fishing boat, and a barge. I'm building the canoe, and I'm building the barge. Notebook with 3 columns labeled Design, Prediction, and Test. For each boat, write the type of boat in the first column under Design, and the number of coins expected the boat to hold in the second column under prediction. For each of the 3 tests, follow and repeat the instructions for step 3 and 4. The longer boat in the ocean is tall, so it can't keep the water out this long, so maybe like 10, maybe 15. I'm expecting this one, maybe because it's bigger, but I would go around like in between 10 and 15, so maybe 13. Sure. I'm expecting the clean to do less. I mean, I am honestly expecting it to do more because the wall is longer, so if it does start to sink, then it'll sink, but the water won't get in it to make it fully sink. But then it would probably tip over because the bottom is a line. Still. So I'm going to say 20, 25. Whoa. I was expecting more around 10. Sorry. So you're expecting a lot of these. Okay. And then for mine, I'm expecting around 10 too. I'm expecting actually exactly 10. What are you flying? That's 7. No. I said 10. I said around. I said, look at this. There. Go ahead. Step 3. Fill your basin so it's about 3 inches deep with water. Place your boat in the water, adjusting the design as needed to avoid leaks. Add 1 coin at a time to the boat and keep count. Place the coins evenly throughout the bottom of the boat. Add coins until the boat sinks or capsizes. liquid base called size. Combine 2 tablespoons of methacellulose. Methacellulose. With 4 cups of hot water and a disposable container. Secure the lid tightly to the container and shake well until the powder is dissolved. Be careful, it may be hot. Let it sit for 1 hour, shaking periodically, so it cools and thickens. The consistency of the size. The consistency of the size should be slightly gooey or sticky. Set the container aside. Our solution has set. We are moving on to step 2. Step 2. To prepare the paper, dissolve 1 teaspoon of aluminum in 1 cup of hot water. Let cool. Use the sponge to thoroughly coat the side of your paper with the aluminum mixture. Lay the paper flat on a rag or a drying rack for 1 hour. Repeat with the other pieces of paper. Optional. To remember which side is coated, make a light mark with pencil on one container before coating. To create patterns in the paint, cut off 1 long flap from your cardboard box and look at one of its long edges. Guide 5 to 10 pointed sticks through the edges wavy cardboard layer. Widen the wavy layer first by poking the pointed end of the stick into a gap, and then push the dull end through the cardboard. Make sure the sticks are equidistant from each other. To prepare the paint, scoop out each paint color with a pointed stick into separate cups. Squeeze 1 to 2 drops of water from the pie tip into each cup and stir. The paint should be creamy in texture. If the paint is too thick, add water drop by drop to create more colors. Mix 2 or 3 primary colors together to make green, orange, or purple. Step 5. Once the size has cooled, pour just enough of it into the tray so it forms a very shallow layer, less than a ½ inch deep. Step 6. Squeeze one of the pipettes and insert its nose into one of the cups to pick up some paint. Squeeze out a very small drop of paint from the pipette onto the surface of the size. If it sinks rather than spreads out, add a little water to the cup to thin it out. Step 7. Continue adding drops of different colors to the size. Step 8. Change the shape of the paint on the size using the stylus or the rake. Follow the marbling design guide for techniques on how to make different patterns. Step 9. To pull a print, gently lay the dried aluminum-coated side of the paper onto the surface of the size. To prevent the air bubbles, bend the paper into a taco shape and roll it from the center outward onto the surface of the size without shifting it too much. Press the paper lightly to ensure all parts of it touch. Let the paper sit for a few seconds. Step 10. Grab 2 corners of the paper from one side and roll it away from the size. Quickly dip the paper into the water bin. Remove excess size. It will not wash off your design. Step 11. Place the marbled print facing up to dry on a rag or a drying rack. Step 12. Continue making new designs and prints until the size is used up. To clean the size between uses, pull strips of newspaper across it. If the size gets too murky, discard it into the sink and start fresh by pouring new size on a tray. If you have extra size, store it in the refrigerator for up to a week or at room temperature for a few days.